What's up? It's Brandon here. Welcome to the Trick Tip series. This episode is sponsored by Jason, my patron. What that means is he's the one who chose for me to teach this trick, and as well as that, once he learns how to do this trick, he's going to send me a clip and we'll post it up in a future video for everyone to see. So thanks, Jason. Anyway, jumping right into it. I'm sure you've read the title and you know what trick we're learning today. We're learning the trick that I'm 100% sure was learnt by accident, the tabernacle. Now, I do not know the history of this trick at all. If you do have any idea what it is, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to add it into the description. First off, what is a tabernacle? A tabernacle is an ugly trick. I feel like I have to stretch that. It essentially is a mizu, but instead of your front foot being in marchio, it's in a backslide. So it's very awkward and very unnatural looking, but it is a very good grind to learn if you want to start winning some games of blade, because no one's prepared for that trick and no one wants to learn it, so it gives you a good advantage. Anyway, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to do the tabernacle on rail and ledge. This will be 2 sections in this video, and at the end of each one I'll have a quick summary so you don't have to rewatch the whole video to just see some points you missed, and I'll have the timestamps here for you to check out, as well as in a pinned comment underneath this video. So yeah, let's jump into it. First off, I'm going to teach you guys to do this on rail, because a tabernacle is not, it's not a Nugan, it's not a Royale, it's in between, meaning it's very, very easy to get wheel bite on this trick. So rail is definitely the best obstacle to try to learn it on, mainly because on rail you're much less likely to wheel bite than on ledge. So what I want you to do is go find a nice flat rail. Hopefully you have one at your park like I do. So before you even think about trying to learn the tabernacle, you need to have mastered the backslide and the mizu, mainly because it's a fusion of those 2 tricks. So the first step for learning this trick, what I want you to do is go do a backslide. Really get the feel for your backslide foot. Build some confidence in it. You'll need to have the backslide confident to be able to hold the tabernacle. So really focus on that foot and feel it out. Secondly, I want you to do a mizu and really focus on your back foot, because it's the same thing again. You're going to have to really put some weight on that back foot, so just feel it out in the mizu, see what you can do with it, get real confident on it. Once you've done that, we'll move on to trying to stall the tabernacle. And how I want you to go about doing that is I want you to just stall a mizu and then step your front foot into the backside plate. Now that's exactly how you should do the tabernacle. It should be the exact same stance as a mizu. Your front foot slightly in front of you, your back foot slightly behind you. In terms of where you should put most of your weight should be pretty even 50-50 between both feet. I want you to really focus on getting right on top of the rail as well. The more on top of the rail you are, the less wheel bite you're going to have. You want to have your shoulders perpendicular to the rail when you jump up on a tabernacle. You want to be right above it. What you want to do is you want to have your knees slightly bent. Not too bent, but you also don't want to be stiff. I find the lower you get, the harder it is to stay in the trick without slipping out. So there's a good medium ground. Just try it out. Keep stalling it. Once you feel out the position for the tabernacle, I want you to try jump straight into it. Still focusing on the same things, getting right on top of it. The front foot slightly in front, back foot slightly behind. Once you confidently stall the tabernacle 3 times, where you're landing dead on top, you do not feel any of your wheels touching the rail at all, then it's time to try grind it. But before we try grind the whole rail, I want you to just try tap the end of the rail, like this clip. This is just to help build your confidence in it. Just jump and run your feet along it. Find that point, see where it slides, because there is a very fine line between where this is going to wheel bite and where it's going to slide. So use the end of the rail to find this. Once you find the point, tap the end of the rail 3 times again, and now we move on to the scariest part, which is grinding the whole rail. Like every trick, it's going to be scary, but you're going to have confidence that you can do it and just go for it. Still though, you need to be focusing on getting right on top of the rail with your knees slightly bent, your front foot slightly in front of you and your back foot slightly behind you. Everything should work out well, as long as you do that. Biggest tip to save yourself too, when you grip or miss, grab the rail. That's the one thing, first thing you want to do. As soon as you start falling, grab that rail. It'll save you. Even if you're upside down, you're going to land on your feet again. Otherwise, you should be pretty fine. This would be just like missing a mizu. You should just be able to roll next to it and slowly pivot out. It shouldn't be too dangerous. You should be fine. Now that you've gained the whole rail, you're going to have the new problem of trying to get out of it. I found with the tabernacle, you cannot jump out of it. You just got to ride the rail. Just go with the rail. look down to the end of it, ride it out, and do a slight little jump off the end. Very little. And you should be fine. Don't try to fight it. Just ride with it. Feel it out and you'll be sweet. Now all you need to do is land the tabernacle 3 times in a row and you've learnt the trick on rail. So congratulations, you can now tabernacle. Here's a quick summary on how to learn the tabernacle. So first, do a backslide. Feel out your backslide foot. Then do a mizu, really focusing on your back foot. Then stall a mizu and move your front foot into the tabernacle position. Then stall the tabernacle directly 3 times in a row. Then tap the end of the rail in a tabernacle 3 times in a row. And then just go for it and slide the whole rail. And once you land it 3 times in a row, you've learnt the tabernacle. So you've learnt the tabernacle on the rail. Now for the much harder version of it, tabernacling on ledge. Is that even how you'd say it? Is that the tabernacling? Anyway, if you skate freestyle, you're going to have a much easier time. Anti-rockers are still going to be a little bit hard, but flat's definitely going to be the hardest. But you still definitely can do it riding flat. The trick is just to wax the ledge. You 100% need to wax it. I don't care how fast you think this ledge is, you're going to need to wax it. So first thing, wax the ledge. Most of these steps are going to be pretty similar to the rail. Difference is now you're going to be pretty much riding a wheel bite the whole grind. And what that's going to make you want to do is it's going to make you want to lean out. And you got to fight this. You got to stay on top of the ledge just like a rail. Because as soon as you lean out, you're not going to be able to hold the trick at all. The trick to fight the wheel bite is you want to get even lower. You want to bend your knees even more. And of course, wax the ledge. So to learn the tabernacle on ledge, I want you to do the same things again. I want you to go do a backslide in the whole ledge, feeling out your front foot, do a mizu, focusing on your back foot. Now come up and we can skip the mizu store since you already know how to tabernacle store. Jump into the tabernacle and really find that position where your wheel is not going to completely grip on you. And it should be just like a mizu. You want to have your front foot slightly in front, your back foot slightly behind. Now you just want to be a little bit more lower than you would be on the rail. Still right above it though. Now we can't tap the end of the ledge because that's not going to help you at all in this case. You just need to go for it for this one. If you're having trouble holding the whole ledge in the tabernacle, then you need to get more on top of it. You're leaning out too much. So really focus on getting your shoulders right above the ledge. Your shoulders should be perpendicular with the ledge. And you should be looking at the end of the ledge, and that should help you get to the end of it. And if you're having real bad wheel bite issues, put more wax on there and bend your knees a little bit more. It is a hard trick. It really does feel like you're riding out a wheel bite the whole time. So once you've tabernacled the ledge 3 times in a row, you've officially learnt the tabernacle completely on ledge and rail. So congratulations! Now go play someone in a game of Blade and absolutely destroy them because they have never even thought of trying to do that grind because it's so horrible. So just to recap on how to do a tabernacle on ledge. First, do a backslide and focus on your backslide foot. Then do a mizu and focus on your back foot. Then stall the ledge in a tabernacle, really looking for that point where your wheels aren't going to completely stop. Should be like a mizu. Front foot slightly in front of you, back foot slightly behind you. Then just go for it. Slide the whole ledge. You're going to want to lean out, but don't. You need to stay on top of the ledge the whole time. To compensate for wheel bite, use wax and get lower, bend your knees a little bit more. As soon as you land it 3 times in a row, you've learnt the tabernacle. So hopefully you've now learnt the tabernacle. Let me know if you're having troubles with anything to do with this trick. I'll try to help you out in the comments. And if there's any way I can make this tip trick any better, also let me know because I'm super keen for new ideas and I want this series to be the best trick tip series I can make. So I was looking in future episodes to try teach the trick on rail, ledge and coping. Let me know if you think that'd be a good idea. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Huge shout out to Jason for making this episode happen. I look forward to seeing the clip of you landing this trick. Also huge thanks to Deb and Dennis, my other patrons. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out.